Okay, are we good?
So after a great service, a great message, great music on our public page, we're here with the Adams, and we want to share one story from when we were early 20s. You may not know it, but Brother Adams and I would split rooms at camp meetings and conferences in order to save money. Well, this one particular year, he came with just an incredible breakthrough.
A deal
A deal to beat all deals.
Yeah.
And so we were going to camp meeting trying to figure out whether we were going to, split rooms and save money for two college guys, or if we were going to capitalize on this deal. He had done some work for the district, and so the district offered us the presidential cabin
at the campgrounds.
At the campgrounds,
Absolutely.
the Lufkin campgrounds.
Right.
It sounds
much more glamorous than it was.
Yes.
I think we were probably the first people to stay within, I don't know, probably been 20 years since somebody else has stayed in those dorms or whatever they were. But the one we stayed in was, in fact, the one that Brother and Sister Kilgore used to use.
It had great nostalgia associated with it.
Yes.
But it also had a bunk bed they had stolen from the boys' dorm with mattresses about that thick.
Yeah, that were plastic, just in case there were,
When you
mistakes.
turned over at night, you knew what was
heard.
happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
that was beautiful.
And it had a I would say a circa 1955 refrigerator, Frigidaire in there.
55 is generous. Yeah, 55 might be generous.
It was an antique.
Yeah.
And it needed de-icing on the inside, and it needed de-rusting on the outside.
Yeah.
So,
you could put your beverages in from the top of the refrigerator. There's holes. I mean, the other beautiful thing about the way this cabin was positioned was it was positioned in such a way that when you opened the front door of the cabin, you were immediately about the front door of the tabernacle. So everybody going in and out of the tabernacle had access to your cabin.
So he sold me on this deal under the pretense, hey man, I got a deal that's going to save us all kinds of money. Well, to compound the issue, it's Friday night. There's two single guys. They have struck out. They
good looking, but struck out.
All over. We've looked all over the Texas campgrounds. Neither one of us can find a date. And we get an offer at the last minute. Why don't you come to the singles banquet? It wasn't just come to the singles banquet. It's, oh, by the way, you are the entertainment for the singles banquet. No preparation, no forewarning. And so just describe that experience.
Well, I do remember there was some eating and all going on before, leading up to the entertainment that was to come.
Yes.
That nobody had a clue was coming, including us. Yes. And I remember it feeling like it took forever for that part to get there. You sit there, you're eating, you're trying to talk to these people, and you're also trying to figure out, what are we going to do? Because we had we'd never done entertainment together before anywhere. And I think we'd made somebody laugh before.
Yes.
And so that automatically...
We're better without notes, though.
Yeah.
When you put us to notes, it kind of... So anyway, I took a piece of paper out of my pocket and started trying to write jokes and give him the punchlines to him. I'm just writing this whole routine, sitting there at the table with all these adoring singles waiting on us.
Yes, and if you're familiar with the old routines like of Abbott and Costello or Laurel and Hardy,
yes,
but without laughs. It was similar to that, like without any humor. Needless to say,
we nosedived about 15 jokes.
Yes.
Closed out, sat down. They closed the banquet. So you got to imagine, now it's Friday night. The Super Bowl is over. We have struck out. We have nosedived.
Yes.
We have had as bad of a night as could. At the minimum, we could go to a nice room and finish out the rest of camp meeting. But instead, we have to trudge across to the...
It was a short walk. But it was a long walk at the same time. It was a short walk from the dining hall to the presidential suite that we were in,
Yes.
but it was a very demoralizing walk.
Yes, it was.
It was very lonely. Although we were together, it was very lonely.
Yeah. So we get back to the presidential cabin, and we are both thinking the same thing. We've struck out. We've bombed. We don't have a date. We've missed out on the whole week. We've wasted our entire week.
Who can't get a date at camp meeting and a singles conference? Both of us. Couldn't.
It was as big of a zero as you can imagine. And so we just kind of cried in our root beer for a while and just bemoaned the fact that not only was it bad, but it wasn't going to get any better.
No.
And things would never improve. This was obviously the low point of our lives. It was only going to get lower.
Yeah. It was a very Job-like experience. I felt an awful lot like Job in despair. You know?
Yes.
That was a lonely. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad you were there. It helped, but I ain't gonna lie. You know, it was rough. It was rough. But thankfully, we've both since then.
But our wives are here with us.
Yes.
They're our cameramen tonight.
Yes.
And this is just a testimony.
The reason
to give
we're
you
laughing
hope.
now, the reason we can laugh now
Yes.
is because of what we have here with us.
Yes.
It makes it much easier.
So to all you hyphen people, to all you singles out there, to all you young people out there is hope. This is the second longest holdout on the bachelor scene of the Apostolic Church. I hold the title of the longest holdout of all times, and it's just to let you know.
There's always hope.
There's always hope.
If we can find somebody, anybody can find somebody.
You can strike out, think you're a zero, and still be a hero.
That's it.
God bless you.
We love you.
We love you. We'll be back again.